Welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to continue looking at index notation, and in today's video, I'm going to look at dividing powers with the same base. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can divide powers with the same base. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the steps you need to take, and later on, I'm going to demonstrate how you divide powers with the same base. Okay, with that being said, let's get started. We start with the steps you need to follow. So the steps to follow, the first step you need to take is write the expression as a fraction. So if you're given an expression in horizontal form, you write it as a fraction. If it's given as a fraction, then you don't need to do this first step. Just go on and work it out. After I've written it as a fraction, the next thing you need to do is write each power in expanded notation. So the next thing you're going to do is you write the powers in expanded notation. Once you have written them in expanded notation, the next thing you need to do is simplify the expression by dividing the numerator and denominator by the same factor. So once you have written it in expanded notation, the next thing you need to do is you need to simplify the expression by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same factor. Now in this case, we are going to be dealing with numbers with the powers with the same base. That means when you expand the powers, they are going to be of the same number. Okay, it's more or less like you're going to have a numerator which is a repeated multiplication of the same number, and the denominator with the repeated multiplication of the same number. Okay, you understand this fully when I start solving. Okay, then after you have done that, you have simplified, the next thing you need to do is now you write the answer in exponential notation. Okay, once you have simplified, then you write your answer in exponential notation. Now let me show you what these instructions, steps on top, mean. I'm going to demonstrate following these steps in these two examples. The instruction is evaluate the following. So the instruction is we evaluate the following, which are 4 to the power of 5 divided by 4 to the power of 2. Then question 2 is 9 to the power of 3 divided by 9 without a power. Okay, so let's start with question 1. So question 1 is 4 to the power of 5 divided by 4 to the power of 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to write this expression as a fraction. So it's going to be 4 to the power of 5 divided by 4 to the power of 2. Okay, once we have written that, we go now, we have done the first step. Now we go to step 2, which is step 2 is write each power in expanded notation. Write each power in expanded notation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the numerator first, so which is 4 to the power of 5 will give us 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4. Once I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the denominator as well. So I'm going to write over, then the denominator I'm going to expand 4 to the power of 2, which will become 4 multiplied by 2. Then once I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the numerator and the denominator by the same factor, which is step 3. I'm going to simplify the expression by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same factor. So these are the two expressions I've come up with, which is 4 multiplied by itself 5 times and 4 multiplied by 4 down. Okay, so I'm going to cancel them by the same factor. Now this is the point I was saying. Since we are dividing powers with the same base, that means we are going to have the same number being multiplied repeatedly. So since it's 4, that means I'm just going to be cancelling out these 4s. So down we have got 2 4s, and on top we have got 5 4s, so which means I'm going to start cancelling out 4. So I'm going to cancel 4 on top and also cancel 4 down. Cancel 4 on top and 4 down. Now down we have remained with no number. That means I cannot go ahead cancelling out because down there is no number. Okay, so that means I'll stop here. Okay, now I'm going to write what I'm remaining with. I'm remaining with 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4. Okay, now this is the expression I need to write in exponential notation, which is step 4, where I'm asked to write, where the instruction is saying write the answer in exponential notation. So this is the answer I've gotten. So I'm going to write it in exponential notation or index notation, which is going to be, I'm going to pick 4 as a base because the 4 is the one which is multiplied repeatedly. So I'm going to take it as a base. Okay, then once I'm going to count how many 4s have been multiplied. There are 3, so I'm going to write 4 to the power of 3. Okay, that is the answer now. That is the final quotient I found. Okay, so dividing 4 to the power of 5 divided by 4 to the power of 2 is equal to 4 to the power of 3. Okay, now let's go to question number 2. Okay, so in question number 2 we have got 9 to the power of 3 divided by 9 to the power, which 9 without a power. Okay, so I'm going to write 9 to the power. Now first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write this as a fraction. The first instruction is saying we write it as a fraction, so I'm going to write it as a fraction like that. Okay, all right, once I've done that, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to step 2, which is saying expand the power write the powers in expanded notation. So I'm going to write 9 to the power of 3 is equal to 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9. 9 to the power of 3 is equal to 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9. Like the way I've written it, which is going to be over. Now 9 without a power. 9 without a power states that, simply means that 9 is raised to the power of 1. If you're not sure of this, you can watch our video where we talked about this in the video called What is Index Notation? Okay, what is index notation? So we talked about this point in length, so you can check on that video and you learn more about numbers or powers without the index. So we're going to write it's 9 without a power is 9 raised to the power of 1, so we're going to write 9 down here. Okay, once we've done that, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cancel out, or we're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by a same factor, so which is going to be, in this case, will be 9. You can see 9 is found on top and 9 down. So what that means, we're just going to cancel out 9s. So we're going to cancel 9 on top and 9 down. Okay, now down we have remained without any number, so that means we cannot go ahead cancelling out. So that means we're going just to write the remaining numbers, which is 9 multiplied by 9. Okay, like that. Then once I've done that, then we have fully simplified the expression. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to write the answer in exponential notation, which is 9 multiplied by 9. So we're going to pick 9 as a base because 9 is the one which is repeatedly multiplied. So we're going to say 9 down here, then which will be 9 to the power of 2. Why? Because 9 is multiplied twice, or there are 2 9s there. We have counted 9s. There are 2 there. Then we're going to say 9 to the power of 2 is the quotient. So dividing 9 to the power of 3 divided by 9 is equal to 9 to the power of 2. So basically, this is how you divide powers with the same base. If you have got questions, you can ask them in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. It has been easy learning Z Mathematics. The future is bright. See you in the next video, and God bless you.